Good afternoon, KELOLAND. Another warm and windy day. We have southerly winds covering central and eastern KELOLAND, sustained at 15 to 30 miles per hour. Some spots a little stronger than that. As we do take a look at our temperatures, we're at 67 Rapid City, but 80 in Phillip. It's 66 and 54 in Huron. Temperatures today will reach the 70s and 80s for afternoon highs. I'll have more details on your forecast coming up as we begin midday in KELOLAND.
Live from KELOLAND Media Group, midday in KELOLAND.
Sioux Falls police arrest a man accused of stalking and attempting to kidnap a woman. And both presidential candidates attempting to gain voters in key groups across the country. Good afternoon and thanks for having us in. A Sioux Falls man is in the Minnehaha County Jail accused of stalking a woman, robbing her, and attempting to force her into his car. According to court documents, the alleged victim knows the man and believes he followed her from southwest Minnesota to the eastern Sioux Falls business where she works late Monday morning.
He ended up coming up to her and was trying to grab her to get her to go with him in his vehicle. She had yelled for a coworker. The coworker came out and basically helped to keep her into the car.
They'd locked themselves in the business and called for help. The man only got away with her purse. When police showed up, the victim allegedly told the police the man is obsessed with her. According to court documents, investigators checked her phone and said she'd received about 100 phone calls from a no-caller ID number in the hours leading up to Monday's incident. The affidavit says the man also sent her nearly 200 Facebook messages just a few days earlier. Police caught up with 21-year-old Luis Diego late last night and made an arrest. He faces several charges, including attempted kidnapping and grand theft. Also new this midday, come January 1st, the city of Sioux Falls will take over ownership of the Sanford Wellness Center at T.Ellis Road. City leaders announced operational plans today for what will be known as the Westside Recreation Center. People will be able to sign up for passes starting in early December. City representatives will be available at the facility beginning November 12th to answer questions for current and new members. Coming up tonight, our Kelly Volk will break down the changes that come with new ownership. South Dakota Senator Tim Johnson's funeral will be held tomorrow morning in Sioux Falls. We will have a special report for you starting at 10 a.m. to take a look back at Senator Johnson's life and legacy. The funeral service will begin at 10:30 a.m. at Our Savior's Lutheran Church in Sioux Falls. KELOLAND News will have live stream coverage of the service on air and online. Turning now to weather, pretty pleasant out there. We are feeling some wind though, Scott.
Oh, yet again, much like what we had yesterday. Strong southerly winds in place cover central, eastern KELOLAND. They have changed direction to the north in western South Dakota. That's where I want to start, is with our Rapid City live cam. Also notice thicker clouds across western South Dakota. Temperatures currently at 67. The high temperature since midnight, 76. And now with that north wind, I think we're done warming. I think 70 being our high temperature for the day, and for developing showers in the western South Dakota late this afternoon heading into this evening. Strong wind, warm temperatures, low humidity, high fire danger yet again. Red flag warning covers central, eastern, southeastern KELOLAND, and you can see the thick cloud cover that we have on our satellite in western South Dakota. Otherwise, it's sunny to cover central and eastern KELOLAND. Temperature at 71 in Pierce, 80 in Phillip. 69 degrees in Winter, 66 Chamberlain. We have 63 in Sioux Falls, 59 Brookings, and 60 in Watertown. Strong southerly winds, 15 to 30 miles per hour. That's ahead of that front. Behind it, we have north winds, such as Rapid City at 18, Northwest and Buffalo at 26. But the wind gusts are up into that 30 mile per hour range. Earlier today, we had winter up to 57 miles per hour. Here's our forecast for today. Temperatures in the 70s and 80s. We're done with our warming across western South Dakota. Tonight, temperatures will fall to the 30s into the hills and even a chance at a couple of flakes of snow, Dan. Talk more about that coming up in a bit. Otherwise, warm in eastern KELOLAND. And look at the temperature difference tomorrow. Near 50 in Rapid City to the 70s in eastern and southeastern KELOLAND. We do warm as we go into this weekend, especially by Sunday. We'll have southerly winds again. I think we'll have temperatures into the 70s to near 80 degrees. We'll also watch, it's still a chance of maybe a lingering shower or two for some of us on Saturday morning. I'll have more details on your KELOLAND Live Doppler forecast coming up.
Sounds good. Thank you, Scott. Early voting is now underway in some states, and presidential candidates continue trying to earn every vote ahead of Election Day. Washington correspondent Maddie Beertemple reports on their latest appeals to voters.
With this being such a close race, both candidates are trying to reach voters who might not normally side with their party. Just under 3 weeks from Election Day, Vice President Kamala Harris campaigned with Republicans in Pennsylvania.
We must put our country over our party.
And I am deeply honored to have their support.
Harris also sat for an interview with Fox News anchor Bret Baier, telling him she'd bring something new to the Oval Office if elected.
My presidency will not be a continuation of Joe Biden's presidency. I represent a new generation of leadership.
Former President Donald Trump, meanwhile, made appeals to Hispanic voters. He talked about immigration at a town hall hosted by Spanish language network Univision.
We want workers, and we want them to come in, but they have to come in legally. They have to love our country. They have to love you, love our people.
And in an effort to win over women voters, Trump joined a Fox News town hall, telling the all-female audience,
I'm the father of IVF, and we really are the party for IVF. We want fertilization, and it's all the way.
Harris, in response, called those comments,
I found it to be quite bizarre. Actually, he called himself the father of IVF.
Vice President Kamala Harris will be campaigning in Wisconsin later today, while former President Donald Trump plans to speak at a charity dinner tonight in New York. In Washington, I'm Maddie Beertemple.
No matter what our past looks like, you can always begin again. That's why one Minnesota man is sharing his journey to starting his own farming business after spending 3 years in prison. Sean McFarland's sentence didn't take away his passion to continue his family's farming legacy. While in prison, he started making plans to grow his own orchard and more once he got out.
I sent a letter to the first contact that I had. I just like, I'm going to write this guy a letter. So I wrote him a letter. And he felt empathetic for my story, and had family members who had gone through similar things.
Before long, McFarland and his wife opened Blackish Shear Farms in Beaver Creek, Minnesota. In tonight's Eye on KELOLAND, we're going to look at their success and how they're continuing to grow their business. An organization dedicated to helping kids is marking a milestone. The South Sioux Falls Kiwanis Club has raised more than $1 million since its inception, helping them fund projects at nearly 24 local nonprofits. This year marks their 70th anniversary.
You know, in a time where many organizations don't make it past even 10 years, in a time where service organizations in particular seem to be kind of dying in this world. So it's huge for us to celebrate this 70th anniversary, and hopefully in 30 years we're celebrating 100.
The South Sioux Falls Kiwanis Club will host a 70th anniversary celebration today at 5:30 at Gibbs Sports Bar in Sioux Falls. The event is open to the general public. The cost is $20 and includes a meal.